If you're thinking about moving to Calgary and you're wondering what winter is really like here, let me give you the honest version. Yes, Calgary gets cold. Yes, we get snow. And yes, there are days when winter here is serious. But Calgary winter is not just one long stretch of misery. That's the part a lot of people miss. For many people, it's actually much more manageable than they expected. I'm Brian Howard with the Howard team in Calgary. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what living in Calgary in winter is really like, what surprises people, what the hard parts are, and who tends to love it here. So if you're relocating to Calgary, comparing cities, or trying to decide whether winter is a deal breaker, this will help. Let's get into it. First, the big picture. When people outside Calgary think about winter here, they often picture endless, brutal cold. And yes, we do get cold snaps, but Calgary also gets a lot of sunshine. That makes a real difference. A bright blue sky in winter changes the experience. It feels very different than a gray, damp winter that drags on for months. Calgary winter can be cold, but it's often bright, dry, and crisp. The other thing people notice is how quickly the weather can change. Winter here is not always one steady thing. It moves around. That surprises a lot of newcomers, especially people coming from Ontario or the coast. Now, what catches people off guard the most? First, the dry cold. A lot of people say Calgary feels more manageable than they expected because the cold is dry. Second, life keeps moving. People still go to work. Kids still go to school. People run errands, walk the dog, go to sports, go out for coffee, head to the mountain, run the trails. Winter does not shut Calgary down. It's a season you prepare for. Third, the right gear matters. Good boots matter. A proper winter jacket matters. Gloves, layers, a hat. As they say, there's no bad weather, there's only poor equipment choices. So if you dress properly, your experience is completely different. Now let's talk about daily life. For most people, the biggest practical issue is driving. On a normal winter day, roads can be snow, so packed and icy. Commutes can be slower. And on a storm day, everything does take longer. If you're moving here from a milder climate, winter tires make a big difference. The second thing is your routine changes. You may be warming up the car, brushing off snow, bundling up the kids, leaving earlier. Nothing dramatic, but winter rewards people who are organized. And this is where neighborhood choice matters. If you have a shorter commute, winter usually feels easier. If you're driving a long way every day, you feel winter more. That's why I always tell people, don't just buy based on the house, buy based on how your life will actually work. In winter, convenience matters more. Garage access matters more. Storage matters more. Walkability matters more. Proximity to schools, main roads matters more. Now let's talk lifestyle, because this is where Calgary can really shine. If you like being active, Calgary can be a fantastic winter city. There's skating, sledding, walking paths, ski weekends, mountain access. A lot of families build their winter around those things, and that's important. People tend to enjoy Calgary more when they participate in winter instead of fighting it. If your plan is to stay inside and resent the season, Calgary can feel long. But if you embrace it, even a little, there's a lot to enjoy. Now, the honest downside. There are hard days. There are very cold days. There are icy roads. There are mornings when everything takes longer. If you park outside, you'll feel it. If you hate scraping windows, you'll definitely feel it. And if you're used to a mild climate year round, there is an adjustment. You need systems, good clothing, a reliable vehicle, extra time, a decent attitude. That really matters. Now let's talk about the best setup for winter living. If you want easier winters in Calgary, I'd prioritize 4 things. First, commute. Long commutes feel longer in January. Second, garage and storage. An attached garage is a big lifestyle upgrade. Third, access. Schools, grocery, major roads, transit, convenience matters. Fourth, neighborhood fit. Some people prefer inner city neighborhoods, shorter drivers, and mature communities. Others want newer suburban homes with more space. Neither is right or wrong, but winter makes your priorities very clear. So who tends to love Calgary in winter? Active people, families, people who like sunshine, people who enjoy seasons, people who want city life plus mountain access. Who should think harder? If you strongly dislike cold weather, or you really struggle with winter driving, or you need a mild climate to feel your best, then Calgary may still work, but you need to be honest about that and choose the right location. That's really the point. Calgary winter is manageable for a lot of people, but it gets a lot easier when your home and your neighborhood fit your lifestyle. A great house in the wrong location can feel a lot less great in February. So if you're thinking about moving to Calgary and you want help figuring out which neighborhood fits your commute, lifestyle, schools, and winter comfort level, reach out. My team and I help people make smart location decisions, not just real estate decisions. And if there's another Calgary relocation topic you want me to cover, drop it in the comments. I'm Brian Howard. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.